Good evening and thank you for attending HPAC's 2021 virtual benefit. My name is Carl Michael Iglesias and I will be your MC for the evening. I'm an actor, author, and director and have been the writing facilitator for HPAC Storefront Ensemble for the past 3 years, where we've explored poetry, scene writing, and other forms of theater. The Hunts Point Alliance for Children was created in 2007 to inspire Hunts Point youth to envision a limitless future and empower parents to be advocates for their families and champions for their children. Across the Hunts Point community, HPAC programs continue to provide resources, education, and support to children and their families. In a few minutes, you will be able to see a brief video that will highlight HPAC's amazing programs and never-ending support of the Hunts Point community throughout the pandemic, as well as how you can continue to support Hunts Point students and families in the future. But before I switch it over to the video, I want to shout out the watch party sponsors who have generally supported this year's benefit. We have watch parties happening in Connecticut, New Jersey, and of course, New York City. Thank you all for viewing with us tonight. I also want to highlight that HPAC will be having a donation challenge after the video that will support its scholarship fund. So if you haven't already, please register with the One Cause platform by texting HPAC21 to 243-725 or click the sign-in option at the top right of your computer screen. Once registration is complete, you will be able to participate in the donation challenge and have an incredible opportunity to make a huge impact on the young people of Hunts Point. Again, thank you to everyone who is joining us tonight. I'm going to kick it back over to HPAC's board vice chair, Claudia Neary.
Hi, I'm Claudia Neary, Vice Chair of the Hunts Point Alliance for Children Board of Directors. I have been on the board for 5 years, and what made me decide to join were the kids. I am honored to join everyone tonight as we support HPAC in the Hunts Point community. The mission of the Hunts Point Alliance for Children is to expand the hopes and potential of Hunts Point children, nurturing our young scholars along their path to college or career by unifying our diverse collective of community organizations to connect every family with the resources they deserve. Hunts Point, located in the South Bronx, is an isolated community where everyday struggles put a strain on neighborhood families. With over 50% of children growing up in poverty and reduced access to basic needs and quality educational supports, Hunts Point families' challenges were further exacerbated with the unforeseen COVID-19 pandemic that impacted their health, employment, and food and housing stability. For over a decade, the Hunts Point Alliance for Children has become a dedicated source of support and services for the Hunts Point community, and we stood firm throughout the health pandemic and quarantine. HPAC and our alliance partners remained on the front lines during the pandemic, supporting Hunts Point families with distributions, including food, technology, and personal protective equipment. Throughout the pandemic, the Hunts Point Community Partnership, primarily a prevention initiative funded through ACS and sponsored by HPAC, worked with community partners to distribute over 1,000 food boxes, partnered to support 3 local food pantries that have reached tens of thousands of families over the past 15 months, provided over 100 Chromebooks and 65 hotspots, 100 subscriptions to ABC Mouse for Hunts Point early learners, 225 education kits with books, activity kits and supplies, essential items packages, Thanksgiving dinner fixings, warm winter coats, holiday toys, and much more.
HPAC was very supportive for me and my family. They helped me with supplies of clothing, a winter coat and shoes and food, and it's just above and beyond. I really appreciate it, and anytime I need them, I pick up the phone and call. They're like a family for me.
As HPAC program staff remained in communication with neighborhood families throughout the pandemic, we heard the need for academic support for students struggling with remote learning. Also, HPAC college scholars needed financial support as their schools closed during the quarantine and work-study wages were lost. Due to these ongoing concerns, HPAC initiated the online tutoring program to provide virtual academic support to our Hunts Point students while providing needed financial support to our college students.
As the pandemic continues to impact us, some local organizations are showcasing how they are making sure no students suffer. Arete Education, Hunts Point Alliance for Children, and RTW Charitable Foundation are showing some of the work that they've done to help vulnerable kids and their families in the South Bronx. The organizations have helped connect families with technology, reliable internet, providing tutoring and mentoring by young adults from the same community, and provide other support, including food access.
Our community has had a really tough time during coronavirus, like much of the Bronx, but especially in Hunts Point. We've seen people really struggle to make ends meet because they were struggling to make ends meet even before that. So this funding really makes it so that families can have the things that they need.
And we were so impressed by the tremendous work and the impact that Hunts Point Alliance for Children and Arete Education are having in the South Bronx.
In those years, of those small years, first and second grade, development is really important and key. And a lot of students right now are not receiving that because they're at home, which is the safest option, but it's educationally is not the ideal.
HPAC's online tutoring program provides compassionate and motivating assistance to our students, founded upon the belief that knowledge is freedom and that every child deserves quality education.
Essentially, I wanted to become a tutor because it really speaks to my passion regarding, giving back to my community.
One of the reasons I chose to be a tutor this semester is because I am an education major in college, and I really wanted to be able to step into the field before I go into it professionally and just be able to learn how to teach students with different learning styles and different backgrounds, and just really being able to see how it feels before I have to fully jump into it.
I have received a lot of tutors. I've had a lot of tutors in the past, high school and college, and every single tutor is more or less like it's felt more of like an information exchange. I need this, you help me with this, fine, call it a day, and let's head out.
The Hunts Point Alliance for Children provides direct academic programs engaging students 0 to 24. All student programming seeks to positively impact students' literacy, school engagement, and social-emotional competency skills for long-term success. All programs from early childhood to post-secondary support successfully transitioned online throughout the pandemic. While this was a significant change for both students and HPAC, Our dedicated staff showed up to support students and families with the transition.
As an early childhood educator, doing virtual learning was a challenge. As we know, at that stage, we're trying to keep them away from screen time. However, my team and I, we were able to get very creative with, developing the curriculum and coming up with activities that parents and the children can do at home using items that are ready in their household. For example, we would do scavenger hunts, we would make instruments out of recyclables.
Can you tell me about your drum?
Since in Easter, Gael Madrina, since she loves us and gives us every time that she comes, she gives us presents. So I got this from her, so that's why I put one of these into the drum.
Awesome.
And I painted a little bit.
I see. So you were thinking about your madrina when you made that drum?
Yeah.
Can you play it? Let's see if it makes some sound. All right, cool. Thank you.
During the pandemic and the switch to remote programming, HPAC focused on two main principles. 1, maintaining connectivity with our students and families. And 2, creating continuity wherever possible.
One of the challenges in teaching virtually was enrollment, right? Trying to find the families before we were able to meet new families, go outside. This time we were depending a lot on our families who had participated with us and in those positive relationships that we built with our families. They were also spreading the word. They were telling their neighbors on how great the team was and how important the reading and the playing and the singing could be for their child, especially before they transition into preschool.
One of the highlights of online programming is the ability for students enrolled in the Shakespeare program to continue to participate in online rehearsals. During the online rehearsals, the acting ensemble was able to break out into small groups to continue to receive the individualized support from teaching artists, including one-to-one line shaping and dramaturgical work, a professional voice coach, 2 movement directors, and the music director. The rehearsals throughout the year led to a virtual end-of-the-year performance of A Midsummer Night's Dream. HPAC continued to show up for our middle and high school students with the online storytelling event, which celebrated our students' writing, featured in HPAC's literary magazine.
This is actually one of the anthologies that I look forward to reading every single year. In my time at the Congressman's office, I would make it a point to keep a copy nearby, just so that people would ask and I would be able to explain some of the stories and the concept, because I really do think it's so special.
My name is Brian Munoz Reyes, and today I'll be performing my poem called To My Latin Ex-Lovers and Parents. I once was made of light. My parents must have had a beam of joy, which once was a strong bond. With a beating heart, once was a look of passion on a bright, smooth face. Once was a dark flower that had to greatly blossom into a lion. Once was the sun, the firstborn, a strong presence of light. Once was a Latin couple on Fox Street. Once were lovers with patience for one another. Once was love as a silent parent. Once was the glowing sun on the dull earth. Once was the fire coming to spark the dark.
All right, thank you, Brian. Let's give a round of applause.
Also, our annual Career Day moved online and connected our students with career professionals and allowed them to participate in career workshops like resume building.
That is a great way, and Christiane, I'm going to steal that for my next presentation on resumes, because I think that's actually an even better way to say it, right? So your resume is that package where you're putting in all of your experiences and your skills so that the employer knows whether or not you're qualified for the position. Great.
HPAC's programming introduces students to new ideas, opportunities, and paths to the future. This fall, we will transition back to in-person programming, and we invite you to be a part of our return by taking a moment to provide support for HPAC's robust programming that benefits Hunts Point students from the earliest learners to our college scholars. Please give generously. This year, the Hunts Point Alliance for Children would like to recognize two important honorees. Didier Malaquin, HPAC's current board chair, was held the position from 2015 to 2021. As he steps down as chair this summer, HPAC remains grateful for his years of support and leadership.
Hello everyone, my name is Catherine Racinos. I have been a part of HPAC since the year 2012. I was a member of the Shakespeare and Storefront Ensemble and have also received much help from HPAC within my high school and college years. Today, I have the honor of presenting the 2021 Commitment Award to Didier Malaquin, HPAC's amazing and dedicated board chair since 2015. Over the past 6 years, Didier has worked with board members, executive directors, and staff very closely, helping HPAC thrive. Didier has been sharing his passion for helping and working with youth his entire time working with HPAC, helping create new opportunities for youth in the Hunts Point community. When I was a junior in high school, Didier and I first met thanks to HPAC. The language I took in high school was French, and I had struggled understanding the language itself as well as the curriculum my school was giving me. Didier took the responsibility to tutor me in French once a week at HPAC and help me keep my grades and understanding of the language up. When Didier tutored me, he purchased books I knew and loved in French to keep me interested and wanting to learn. He was always patient with me and would always speak to me in French to help me learn how to hold a conversation in the language and to strengthen my understanding of it. If it were not for Didier, I can confidently say I would have failed French that year. Didier not only works at HPAC and helps HPAC in many ways, he has also become a noted artist, presenting his first solo show this year. Thank you, Didier, for helping me as closely as you did, and for all your kindness and care with HPAC and the Hunts Point community.
Good evening, and thank you for this wonderful honor. About 8 years ago, I was introduced to HPAC by its founder, Marianne Hedda, and Marianne asked if I would join the board. So all it took to convince me was a tour of Hunts Point, a meeting with a group of children and staff, and I was immediately impressed by the dedication of the staff, the enthusiasm of the children. So I agreed, and 2 years later, I was elected to serve as board chair, and it's been a privilege to do so during the last 6 years. I really enjoyed working with such a talented staff led by Jill Roche Gomez, and working with such a great board of directors. But perhaps the most rewarding part of my involvement with HPAC has been the opportunity to interact directly with so many wonderful children, and through tutoring, mentoring, and attending readings and play rehearsals. It's been wonderful. Thank you again for joining our benefit, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening.
Daniel J. Kramer, senior partner at Paul Weiss, is a long-term supporter of the Hunts Point Alliance for Children. Dan is a key link between HPAC and the Kenyon Review Young Writers Program, a long-standing partner of HPAC.
Hi, my name is Aaliyah C. Daniels, and I am a HPAC scholar who is currently attending Kenyon College. But through HPAC, I have participated in Shakespeare and Storefront. Recently, I was a English tutor for the HPAC tutoring program, and I am proud to present the 2021 Partnership Award to Dan Kramer, a longtime supporter of HPAC. Dan has distinguished himself as a champion for education, serving on the boards of the Kenyon Review, Kenyon College, and the Hudson Valley Shakespeare Festival. Dan has been a tireless advocate for the partnership between HPAC and Kenyon College, which has benefited many Hunts Point students, just like me. I actually went to Kenyon Young Writers a couple of years ago where I fell in love with the college and then proceeded to attend it now. I am currently a rising junior who is studying English with an emphasis in creative writing, and I also have a concentration in law and society. Being a Kenyon student means everything to me, and this is not an experience I would have had without him. So I am personally very grateful for you, and I am so excited that you got this award. Congratulations, and thank you so much for your support for the HPAC community.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Dan Kramer, and I am pleased to support the Hunts Point Alliance for Children. Every year, HPAC provides important support to the children of Hunts Point and their families through academic, social, and health programs to help them develop their limitless potential. This truly remarkable organization has programming starting from early childhood and continuing through college, providing a nurturing community, skills, and opportunity to thousands of children each year. I have seen the results personally, as HPAC programs teach storytelling to kindergartners, Shakespeare to elementary schoolers, and writing programs to high schoolers, some of whom have participated in another program I'm involved in, the Kenyon Young Writers Workshop, as they prepare for life in college. This year was particularly challenging, as the pandemic made difficult lives even harder. The divide between New Yorkers, rich and poor, became even wider. But HPAC was there, making sure there were computers and internet service for the children, and tutoring jobs for college students sent home by the pandemic. This is just a wonderful organization, and I hope all of you will join me in supporting its incredibly important mission.
Thank you to both Didier and Dan for their generous contribution of self, time, and resources. This springtime, hope has begun to bloom. With the warmer weather, HPAC and the Hunts Point community began to come together once more. Our first major in-person event was the 2021 Friendship Day, an annual early childhood event that provides a safe space for little ones to play, move, and enjoy being with their families. Through the summer and into fall, we celebrate our ability to be together once again. June also bring one of our favorite times of year at HPAC, graduation season. This is the time where we see our middle school students become high schoolers. High school scholars proudly wear their cap and gowns as they begin a new journey, many to college, and our college students begin a new stage of their lives. During graduation season, we both celebrate the hard work and perseverance, and we see the cumulative impact of HPAC's program goals, community students with the skills, knowledge, and support to thrive in college and careers. Woven into our programs are confidence building and social emotional development that allows our students the opportunity to express themselves while finding their voice to tell their own stories. We are so proud of each of you.
Hi, my name is Mia Castillo.
Hello everyone, my name is Eduardo Gomez. I've been part of HPAC for more than 10 years.
My name is Michael, and I am a sophomore studying computer engineering at Miami University.
Hi, my name is Leah.
My name is Davida. I go to the Young Women's Leadership School of East Harlem, and this fall
I'm going to SUNY Brookport, and I'm majoring in nursing.
I'm Genesis. I go to Manhattan Village Academy, and in the fall, I'm going to attend College of the Holy Cross.
Hi, my name is Sydney, and I'm a senior in high school.
My name is Giovanni Benitez. I attended Regis High School, and I will attend Boston College this fall.
Hi, I'm Marilyn Gonzalez, and I am part of HPAC and have been part of HPAC since I was about 10 years old.
I've participated in different HPAC programs such as Storefront, Shakespeare, Mighty Quills, and HPAC's mentoring program.
Shakespeare, Storefront, and the mentoring program.
I'm in 7th grade and I am part of the Storefront Ensemble.
My favorite one has to be Mighty Quills, just because we were a small group of girls. We connected in different ways. We talked about issues that affected us and different girls around the world. And we got to talk about how we could fix those issues.
I'm 21 years old now, pursuing a theater degree in Marymount Manhattan College, going to finish soon. And I couldn't have gotten there without being part of HPAC.
HPAC has allowed me to further my studies, attend college, has connected me to opportunities that I never saw possible for myself.
A lot of things that I have accomplished have been because of HPAC. I've been able to meet so many amazing people, and a lot of my closest friendships have come because of HPAC.
I plan on majoring in business and finance. HPAC has guided me throughout the entire college process through their college essay writing program and their college access program.
HPAC has helped me with my college process by helping me with my writing skills and vocabulary. Also outside of academics, it has helped me become more of an open person and be confident with what I bring to the table.
HPAC helped me get ready for college by teaching me how to express my thoughts and put words to paper.
HPAC has made me a golf caddy, a scholar who loves to learn, a tutor, and many other things.
It allowed me to explore my interest in theater, and I didn't even know I had it until I explored that with the Hunts Point Shakespeare Ensemble.
Hi, my name is Latoya Williams, and I'm the Development and Communications Manager at the Hunts Point Alliance for Children. Our scholarship funds allows them to venture out of their community, to meet new people, to experience new things, and allows them the opportunity to see what's beyond their own Hunts Point community. I think it's important for children to have different opportunities because it gives them the opportunity to see more than what's beyond their community, and those experiences allow them the opportunity to do that.
To me, HPAC means hope. I feel like they give hope to the entire community, and they just give people the opportunity to see more in the world than we're exposed to. And I'm very thankful for that, and I know that a lot of people who have taken part in the program are also thankful for that.
To me, the Hunts Point Alliance program means helping students and parents in my community see hope for a better future.
What being a part of HPAC means to me is to have confidence, take risks, work together, and have fun. I have been in the program since 4th grade, and my confidence and passion in acting has grown so much since then.
It instilled confidence in me. It gave me the resources I needed to get to that place, and it created a sense of community. I felt more part of my community on Hunts Point.
When I think of HPAC, I think of a light in my life. I've been with them since middle school, and I've always known that I can come to them for anything that I need.
HPAC is like a supporting family to me. You know, they're always there, like with literally anything, any problem. They're like, you know, they have my back, so I love them.
I am so grateful to have been part of the Hunts Point Alliance program for the last 6 years. I would not be the person that I am today without the assistance of HPAC.
And that is why I'll always be grateful for everything they've done for me, and they'll always be an important part of my life.
So I want to give a big thank you to HPAC and for all you've done and for what you have done for the community here. Just bringing so much pride in our community, and also the resources that are out there that we can take advantage of, and just laying that out for us.
I'm so grateful for everything I've learned at HPAC for the last year, and I'm so excited to bring it all with me to college next year.
So thank you, and bye.
This past year, HPAC has given over $50,000 in direct tuition scholarships for our high school students. This is the highest award amount we have distributed since our start. More families than ever are in need of financial assistance for school tuition, and that need continues for the 2021-2022 school year. We continue to praise our Hunts Point students who inspire us with their academic feats as they move forward. I challenge you to continue to support our Hunts Point scholars by donating to HPAC Scholarship Fund and invest in a child's future.
Is everyone still with us? I hope you all have been inspired by the incredible work and dedication that HPAC has shown this past year to the students and families in Hunts Point. We will continue our commitment to our families and community with your ongoing support. As I mentioned earlier, we will be having a donation challenge, and it's time to support HPAC Scholarship Fund. We need full participation. Everyone can donate through the One Cause platform on their cell phones or computers. Every donation will be highlighted across the screen. Let's make this a competition to see if we can reach our goal. Every school year, HPAC provides over $40,000 in direct scholarship funds for tuition, uniforms, private school lunches, and enrichment trips to Hunts Point students. During these difficult times, our students need your support more than ever. Support the students of Hunts Point. Donate. Donate a little, donate a lot. Keep it going. Let's reach our goal. I was moved by the words of the high school seniors highlighted in that video. Their past experiences and excitement for their upcoming college journeys is why HPAC Scholarship Fund is so important. As you continue to make your donations to support the Scholarship Fund, I'd like to share a couple words of my own with a poem that I wrote entitled Portrait as a Beach I Want to Walk in Until I Am Always Lost. Hopefully a little bit of inspiration for our post-pandemic life. Tomorrow I hear the sudden hush of empty. Tomorrow I digest tomorrow over a steaming cup of tomorrow. I am not ready but cannot wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow I've been watching my moves lately, but don't watch me, watch tomorrow. I'll shower tomorrow. Tomorrow found me asleep in my long day. Tomorrow picked me up and washed my face in a fountain of May. I saw myself fresh, greens, and washed. Tomorrow I sun. Tomorrow suns me all the time, and I'm used to that because tomorrow raised me right down the street from a melted winter. Tomorrow brings lunch when I'm not ready for any advice. Tomorrow tatted on my face. Walk New York to the train. If tomorrow comes for me in the middle of the night, wake my sleepy ass up and pray for me. For tomorrow, I might make a light out of myself. Tomorrow is long will. Morning eyes see tomorrow. Tomorrow I spring and spin marigolds. I enter as passionate coal and invite a brass song. A fire lights my feet. I part from dark, doubt all script and direction, and tomorrow swells. Tomorrow I remind. Call me tomorrow. Thank you. And if you like the poem, please donate. Thank you all for everybody who supported and participated in the challenge. With your generosity, HPAC can continue to provide academic support to the students and families in Hunts Point. As we are almost at the end, I want to thank everyone for allowing me to be your MC for the evening. Thank you all for your support. And now I will send it over to HPAC Executive Director, Jill Roche Gomez.
Good evening. My name is Jill Gomez, and I'm the Executive Director of the Hunts Point Alliance for Children. The last 15 months have been so incredibly difficult for our country, for our city, and for our community, Hunts Point. We know that everyone has struggled, but I think that tonight you've seen the incredible resilience and beauty of the students and families of Hunts Point. In order to support the students and families of Hunts Point, we've had the incredible work of our staff and team here at HPAC, our board, the students and families themselves who have been so committed, and you, our supporters. Despite the difficulties of the last year though, we've had beautiful moments in Hunts Point. We've had moments where mothers and babies spent weeks with us in family school skills and learned new ways of communicating. We found amazing new young actors in the Shakespeare Ensemble who found meaning in the words that they were performing. And we have an incredible amount of graduates for 2020 and 2021 of students that stuck it out and are moving from high school to college and moving from college onto new journeys in their careers. It hasn't been all bad, but at every moment, the incredible team and staff of the Hunts Point Alliance for Children has had to dig deep to maintain their commitment to our students and families, and also to help support them in ways that was meaningful. We had such a bold goal for this evening, and I want to thank every single one of you for joining us and for being a part of us meeting that goal. There is still time to give. Please give freely and dig deep yourselves, because the services and support and relationships that we provide help build community and create hope in Hunts Point. Tonight is not the end of our push to raise more money to help the families and children of Hunts Point. We hope that you've been inspired by our story, we hope you've been moved by our story, and we hope that you'll share our story. Please tell your family and friends about the Hunts Point Alliance for Children and the incredible amount of support and services that we provide, and ask them to also support our cause. At the Hunts Point Alliance for Children, we say that we create hope and cultivate community. You are all an important piece of our community. Thank you for being here tonight and always.
Tell that story. Tell that story. All that is good and accomplished in the world takes a work, takes a work, takes work. And everything else is jazz.